Hey, Rebel Shanghai 6, Front Towards Gamer. Love or hate Bioware games, you got to agree on one thing. They know how to do a story. And I'm with one of the guys who is personally responsible for making that happen. Dave, how about you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm David Gaiter. I'm the lead writer on, I was Dragon Age 2, was lead writer on Dragon Age Origins, head of the writing team. I wrote a couple of novels, so yeah, I guess story is my thing.
Oh, just a couple novels. Not a big deal. What kind of novels? Just Dragon Age inspired?
Dragon Age, yes. Yeah. We did 2 novels, Stolen Throne and The Calling.
Okay, and all right, so Dragon Age 2 coming out. Writing's pretty much done?
Writing is sort of getting towards the end part now. Now it moves on to getting the recording finished, going into cinematics. We're just going to sort of see the finish line from here, which is good because it's coming out in March.
That's crazy. Can't wait. Okay, from the first one, there's apparently a departure into the second one. I guess there's really no touchstones between the 2 games, story-wise?
No, that's not quite true. The decisions that the player made in the first game that affected the world and specific characters, if you import your game, you will see those changes. I mean, you don't need to import to enjoy it because it's a new hero, it's a new story, it's a new part of the world. But we've decided that for people that import their game, they will get extra things. They will see references to things that they did. They will see larger changes. They will encounter characters, and if they import their game, they will know these characters from Origins or Awakening, and even some of the DLC. And the decisions they made earlier will change their interactions with those characters.
Okay, and I've talked to other developers. How many novels worth of story are in this game? Like how big are we talking?
Oh wow, I think Origins was about a good 7 or 8 novels worth. DA2 is a little bit smaller, and thank God, let me tell you. But still, it's a hefty game. I'm not even sure if I want to guess how many novels worth is in there, as we're not finished writing yet. We have sort of a budget that we work with, and at this point, this is the point of development where we start breaking the budget, because the Bioware way is we write and we work on the story and we polish it until we're done. And at this point of development, it's when the producers and people start coming to my office and says, "Are you still writing?" Yes, we're still writing. So,
how many? Oh, go ahead.
So you're asking how many writers?
Exactly.
Yeah, we got a team of 6 writers. Mary
6
Kirby,
guys. That's it.
Well, actually, more girls than guys. We have
Okay.
Jennifer Hepler, Mary Kirby, Cheryl Chi, Tanya Laird. Those are our girls. Lucas Christiansen, who's been with Bioware almost as long as I have. That's our writing team, and we were all on Origins, and we're back for DA2.
Okay, personal preference: Dragon Age 1 or Dragon Age 2?
Personal preference, you know. Story-wise, I really like the framing narrative idea, the point where it's a story within a story, and where it allows us to sort of jump from one time period to another rather than living every moment of the character's life. It allows us to do some new things, and I've been with Bioware for a while. I've been around since Baldur's Gate 2, and we haven't tried this one before. It's not a new technique. I mean, most recently I think Alpha Protocol did it. You see it in movies a lot. But it allows us some very interesting things to change up, like character relationships developing over the course of years as opposed to months. You know, being able to see the reaction to choices you've made. You come back after a time jump and you see them immediately rather than waiting until the end of the game to read about it in an epilogue. And I think that it opens up some new choices. I'm very fond of Origins. I mean, I was there through its whole development period, and so if you ask me which one's my favorite, it's like choosing between your children. Dragon Age 2 is fresher and shinier. So, you know, there are things about it that I'm really excited about. We didn't want to rest on our laurels and just sort of do more of the same. There are things that we wanted to try. There are things we did in Origins that maybe didn't work as well for us, that we thought, well, let's take another crack at that and see if we can do something that maybe that's a little bit better. I guess people will decide for themselves, but I'm very excited to see the reception.
I'm sure you won't have anything to worry about. Now, here's a question. Did you guys have anything to do with the naming convention with the Dragon Age Origins, Awakening, downloadable content title, anything like that? Well, just a general question.
It's one half business decisions, like marketing gets involved. It's not like the writers say it shall be called thus, and then it's called. No, there's lots of people that get involved when it comes to a name. It's because it's what is out there on the shelves. It's how people identify the intellectual property. So it can't just be a writing decision. I mean, given my druthers, I can think of a dozen names. Anybody can. When it comes to names, you know how hard it is to name things.
Not something this gargantuan.
Names, naming characters, even naming anything, everybody has an opinion because it's just an aesthetic thing, right? So when it comes to time to name a game or name a plot or something, there is no point in a developer team that you will have more contention. People will just come out and say, I hate that name, because they will associate something with it, or someone loves that name, and really at the end of the day, it's what identifies it, and once people start identifying the name with that thing, they'll love it. Dragon Age 2 does the trick.
All right, well, I know you've been running your cell ragged, so we're going to cut you loose, but just know, in the hearts of gamers out there, we love your work. I'm talking for the entire internet. Keep doing what you're doing, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dave. We appreciate it. Shanghai 6 out.